All right, let's talk about the big news of the
Yeah.
weekend. It wasn't, to me, Kansas losing to West Virginia. Um, I think it was Big Z.
Yeah.
Zvonimir Ivisic, Rob, made his debut. The 7-2 Croatian. He had committed, I think back in I don't know, April. He committed. I remember texting a couple NBA guys. They were like split on him. One of them, I remember texting me and said he's soft. He's always hurt. I don't think he's going to fit in well with Cal. He was admitted into school in early October, came October 12th, I think. NCAA didn't clear him. The school took a while to clear him, and then the NCAA didn't clear him. He missed 16
Because of
games.
his pro status before?
Correct. That's right. That's right. So they cleared him right before the game on Saturday against Georgia. The Bulldogs probably had no idea who he was. I'm sure he wasn't on their scout at all. And this dude comes out and he looks like Nikola Jokic. Like he is throwing behind the back passes. He's draining threes. He's blocking shots. I mean, legitimately, you watch the first 5 minutes for Big Z. Like, what did you think?
I mean, everything that you just said. I think that from looking at a big picture for Kentucky, and look, give John Calipari a lot of credit. We dogged him for his offense last year, and they are a totally different team. Last year, they were efficient.
You were ready to force him into retirement. You were ready to force John Calipari.
You were the one. I said that he needed to change his offense, and they're playing a different way, and it helps that they've got guys that can shoot. But they're shooting a good amount of threes. They play super fast. They've got guards that can go into isolation. Reed Shepard has been awesome. And now you add this guy that how tall is he? Is he 7 foot? 7'2", protects the rim. I guess the one complaint you can have about Kentucky is that they did give up 90-something points to Georgia. But from an offensive standpoint, you already have some really skilled players. And now you add a super skilled five. He did every possible thing. It's like the anti-trillion that Titus used to talk about. He got a tech.
So we're going to call him the let's just deem him the anti-Titus.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he logged every stat possible. Assist, behind the back assist. He missed a dunk. He made a dunk. He made a couple threes. He got a tech. He blocked shots. You can see how skilled that dude is. He's 7'2". That's impressive. I mean, Kentucky, as if they needed any more help offensively, they already play fast. They don't turn it over. They shoot it. This is like a team in the NBA getting a really good pickup at the deadline. That's what this is like.
That's actually true. That's true because, I thought, Rob, he missed all this time. How is a freshman? Now he's 20. He's not 18. He's 20.
Well, this is also one game. He could go 0 for his next 10.
That's where I was going next.
The expectations now are going to be through the roof for this guy. But it is impressive to have not played in a real game and come out and play the way that he did, because that's not easy to do.
Yeah, I'm going to see him tomorrow night, actually, at South Carolina. And
you're going to the game?
I'm going to grind it out, go take a drive to Columbia.
How far of a drive is that?
2 hours.
30. Oh,
2 hours.
Wow. Look at you. All right.
Look at you. You're all impressed of it to make a 2-hour drive.
I am. I'm impressed when you do anything outside of just log into Zoom and do podcasts. That's what you are these days. You're just a podcaster. You're nothing more.
This is awful. Who was there for you when you made your return to college basketball? Who was there for you?
Somebody tweeted that at us, and I wanted to be like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit that he was there? But I didn't.
Forget. How quickly you forget, There was no other media person.
The old Jeff that I knew was at the Peach Jam. He was at the Nike Super Showcase. He was that was a hungry Jeff Goodman. Now he is well fed in many ways.
I actually got a text, a DM from from Greg Doyle of the Indy Star, and this is what he texted. Right, so just.
This is your former coworker at CBS, correct?
That's right. Former coworker at CBS, now works for the Indy Star. He was at the Purdue women's game, by the way, which Purdue lost, Indiana won.
Okay.
So Doyle said
your checks are going for tuition there.
That's right. That's right. He said, "Hey man, your daughter's a chip off the old block. She's standing near the hoop for all the IU women's basketball warm-ups studying. After the game, she was in the hall afterward to meet Purdue coach Katie how do you pronounce her last name?
Gerald's, you're a real pro. Katie Gerald's.
Gerald's. After the post-game media conference. She's a worker like you.
See, that just means that Greg knows the old you. And it means that Talia got everything from her mom. That's what that means. That's what I think that means.
That is true. That is very, very true. All right, back to Kentucky. So if I was saying to you right now, there are 3 teams you can take to win the whole thing. Would it be, well, I'm going to say it, like, who are your 3? Who are the 3 teams you're betting your house, the Robbie Hummel mansion, on 3 teams right now that you have that can win the whole thing this year?
I think I know my 3.
Go ahead.
Purdue, UConn, and I'll go Kentucky.
Wow. Wow. Look at this.
Yeah.
The faith you have.
I'm on the hype train.
No faith in Cal a year ago. And now you're putting your house, the Hummel mansion.
I just think they have so many offensive pieces that that's going to be a nightmare to guard in the NCAA tournament. So yeah, I'm with it.
But do they, because their defense right now, they have so many young guys, and let's face it, Reeves and Trey Mitchell are not great defenders. Big Z, while he can block some shots, he looked completely lost at times defensively. How much does that concern you?
I mean, that would be I said that earlier. That is the concern, is that their defense is what? Oh boy, 73rd, Ken Palm.
Yeah. See?
The profile to win, it's like every year for the last 15 years, everybody that wins is like top 25 in offensive and defensive efficiency.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. I might need to rethink this then.
Yeah. I don't want you to lose.
I didn't think it was 73rd. I thought it was more like in the high 30s.
I think it was. I think it's slipped lately, to be honest. I think it's
giving up 99 to Georgia or whatever they did will probably do that.
That's why their Ken Palm overall numbers
is 17.
Isn't as high as what you think.
Yeah, they gave 96 to Georgia, 77 Mississippi State, 92 to A&M, although that was overtime. Man, yeah, that's
right.
But they do score. Dang. That's a concern. That's going to be the concern.